Hey guys, Daryl Porter here, your Kingdom Wealth Coach, and man, I wanted to do a quick, man, this is an educational video. It's really disturbing to me, and then I'll talk to you guys about what I just experienced. But it disturbs me that people just literally have no financial education, man, and what I just experienced really let me know that I really needed to pick back up on teaching and talking about precious metals and the value of it. All right, so I went to the gas station, purchased something from the gas station, and they ran out of $1 bills. So the guy behind the register asked me if I would take this coin in place of a $1 bill. So, of course, you know, guys, knowing what I know, my eyes lit up. And I'm like, of course I'll take it. And matter of fact, if you have any more back there, I'll exchange some of these dollars. I'll exchange some of these dollar bills for, you know, however many more you got back there. Just so happens, guys, he had 2 more of these coins in his register. So he allowed me to take those 2 coins, and I gave him 2 $1 bills. So I walked away from the gas station with 3 of these. It's amazing, guys, how people have no financial education, no earthly idea of the value of this coin versus the value of that $1 paper bill, which has no value. Now, we all know that this Silver Eagle, which is 99.99% pure silver, has a retail value of $1. It says it right there. You can see it says $1. All right. So if you take this to the store or gas station, wherever you go to a retail location, it's going to spend like $1 because that's the retail value of that coin. But the silver content, the silver value of that $1 is worth way much more, guys. Way, way, way much more. People only think about the now. They don't think about the future. People are not concerned about the future. So, you know, my question would be, would you take this $1 silver coin, or would you rather have this $20 bill? And most of you that have probably watched this video are going to say the silver coin, because most of you have been watching a lot of my training videos and you understand the power behind precious metals. When it comes to redeeming the time, the scriptures talk about redeeming the time. And I'm going to do a video on this, and I'm going to break it down. And when I do, guys, it's going to blow your mind, because this scripture has been taught wrong for years. And when you have the full understanding of what this scripture really means, you're going to understand why it's important to redeem the time. Because time, again, guys, you've always heard people say time is the one thing that you can't get back, and that's true. But you can prepare yourself and put yourself in position to stop wasting time. All right. I wanted to do this quick educational video, guys. If you're not involved in precious metals, and if you're saving in this, in paper currency, guys, this is not money. It's a Federal Reserve note. It's exactly what it says it is on it, on the piece of paper. It's currency. It's fiat currency. It only has value because the government has given it value. That's the only reason why this paper currency has value. That's why it's called fiat. God, if you're saving in this, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you're doing your family a disservice. The longer you hold on to this currency, the more devalued it becomes, guys. When you keep it in this form, the more devalued it becomes. Why? Because over $80 billion is being printed every single month, guys. Whether it's through loans and most of this is through, you know, transactions and loans being produced. And every time that happens, your currency that you're holding on to loses more value. The dollar's lost over 90% of its purchasing power. So what you need to have is this. When it comes to saving, guys, now don't get me wrong. You need this now in order to survive, to pay your bills, and to eat. But I would tell you guys Don't save in this. All right. Don't build wealth in. You can't build wealth in that, but you can build wealth in this. Right now, guys, in Venezuela, everybody should know by now that Venezuela has went through a major currency crisis. And there's been a lot of other countries prior to that have went through the same thing. But in Venezuela right now, guys, 1 ounce of silver will buy a family 3 to 4 months worth of food. 1 ounce of silver, guys, will buy a family 3 to 4 months of food. Just one. And for those of you guys that don't think it can happen to our country, you better think again. Every major fiat currency in the history of the world has failed, guys. And I'm going to tell you, the only reason why our currency has not failed is because it's accepted around the world. It's the world's currency. But that's changing, guys. A lot of these countries are waking up and understanding the reason why their currencies are failing is because the United States currency is failing. And we're in serious debt. Over $21 trillion worth of debt, guys, that cannot be paid off. So there's only one or two things that can happen. Either the company's going to go, or either the country's going to go bankrupt, or there's going to have to be a revaluation of the currency. And I would guarantee you guys that they would not let this country go bankrupt. And here's another fact. We're going to always have some type of currency. Every 36 years or so, we have a new currency in this country. Right now, we're pushing 46, 47 years on our current currency. So we're way past the date of having a new currency. And every time we have a new currency, which means they had to do a revaluation, all right, the price of gold and silver shoots through the roof. It's like a big puddle of water, and you put a sponge in the middle of that water. In order for you to suck up all that water, as you suck up all that water, that sponge gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's exactly what's had to happen with our currency, guys. There has to be a way to balance everything out to account for all of this currency. In order for them to do that, the price of gold and silver has to be at a certain price to balance everything out. If you look on usdebtclock.org right now, guys, you will see that even the government is saying that the price of silver should be about $559 an ounce. So go figure, guys, what you think you should be building wealth in. Man, it's really time to really turn the fire up on this education and really start to educate people on the importance of precious metals. And again, guys, I just so happen to be a part of a company to where you can get involved in this company and get precious metals at the best prices you can possibly find them. You guys know I'm real big on home-based business. And what better type of business to be in than a business that really markets real money. Incredible, guys. All right. I hope this really makes the light bulb go off in your head, guys. I hope it removes the shells from your eyes. I hope it helps you understand and realize that you got to have some precious metals. I don't care what you do or what business that you're in, guys. You got to have some precious metals. You got to convert that paper currency into real money, which is gold and silver. And I would tell you again, from a biblical standpoint, the word money is a Hebrew word, kesef. And the word kesef means silver. See, this is an illusion, guys. We've been fed a lie for all of these years, guys. This is not real money. It's an illusion. This has always been real money. God intended for it to be that way from the very beginning. All right. Time to get educated, guys. I hope this helps you. All right. God bless. Take care. And we'll see you guys on the next video.